We got Kenneth Cross back here on the program. He's going to be fighting for the vacant 165-pound championship for Lights Out Championship. He's going to be taking on Korey Kuppe on February 16th. Kenneth, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. I'm just getting mentally prepared now. It's coming down to the last 2 weeks. So with weight cut and everything, I just got to keep my mind and my body sharp and, stay positive and look forward to putting on the best performance I can do February 16th.
Yeah, and I mentioned it off the top there. This is for the 165-pound belt. Whose idea was this? How did this come together with you fighting at 165?
Well, when I fought at 155, it started to be, a decent 30-pound cut. So when I heard 165 was available, and when I saw that the UFC was even kind of, throwing it out there with the whole Diaz and Poirier, I was like, man, this is my weight class. This is where I should be. My last fight at 55, the cut drained me. I fought for 3 minutes and I just didn't feel like myself. So when this opportunity presented itself, I jumped on board real quick.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea because I think we are going to see that weight class in there, especially with the UFC. It sounds like they're getting rid of the flyweight division, so I think you're starting a trend here, which is good. You mentioned the tough cut in your last fight. I mean, you got a really good win there. You got that first round finish over Aaron Smith at Total Warrior Combat in December. Could that fight have gone any better? You don't get paid by the hour.
Yeah, no, he had over 70 fights as an amateur, and he's what they say, a gamer. So they expected him to drag me into deep waters and possibly even beat me. But everybody thought I was going to go the full 15. I manifest 3 minutes in my head before the fight. I knew I was going to beat him in the first round. And in my head, I was saying I was going to win in 3 minutes. I beat him in 3 minutes in 5 seconds or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, so you probably bought a lottery ticket after that, right? If these predictions
no, I don't gamble. I don't even gamble. I lose money every time I try to gamble.
Yeah, I don't play the lottery either, but I just felt because you predicted one thing, right? Maybe you could get some other stuff, going to work that luck a little bit.
I think it starts and ends. I think it starts and ends with MMA. That's about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day.
Let's talk about your opponent here. 6-3 record. How do you feel like you match up against him?
I think I'm going to run through him. I think I'm going to run through everybody. He's just another body. I train for myself. I train to beat everybody. So I implement a little bit of game strategy wise because of his height, because of his jiu-jitsu, so I work around that. I work towards my strengths. I think I'm a lot stronger. I think I'm a lot faster. I'm a lot younger. He doesn't like to get hit. I like to hit people. So I feel like I have the advantage anywhere the game takes place. I'll hit him with a flying knee because I can jump high as shit anyway. So he just got KO'd with a flying knee too. But yeah, I think I match up well. I don't see him beating me in any aspects of the whole fight game. And it's gonna be a long night for him. It's gonna be a short night for me, and I'm gonna have that strap walking into bottle service after the fight. So
there you go. You got it all mapped out. Priorities. I like that.
I'm ready. This will be a first round finish too. Let's go with that.
I like that. So there you go. Don't have to answer that. Last question. But as far as the people around you, who's helping you get ready for this fight?
Well, definitely everybody at Michigan Top Team, all my coaches, Darren Cruikshank, Jason Fisher, Javier, Cody Stammen. We're putting in extra hours. I got a lot of guys that are good at mimicking karate and using those kind of karate moves, and they move a lot more swift than he does. He's slow, so I got these guys that are doing what he does better than he does it. So I know what I'm looking for. I have Taras. This guy is I forget where he's from, but he can barely even speak English, and he's like 6'2". He says. I say he's at least 6'3". And he's one of the toughest guys in the gym. So I have him, Bobby Nash, who's like 6'1". I'd say he's 6'2". I have him, Bobby Nash, and then Jason Fisher, I'd say, are my leading, strongest sparring partners. And you go 5 minutes with each of them, adding up to 50. This is a 25-minute fight, but you go 15 minutes with these guys, and you're not feeling too well afterwards. These guys are pushing the pace, and I don't go to practice to take it easy. I go to practice. I have an appetite for the strongest people 7 days a week. I want to get pushed to my limits. I want those RPMs maxed up. So when I go to a fight, I'm ready. I'm prepared for a war. And if it goes the distance, I'm ready for it. So yeah, back to the question. Everybody at my gym, all my coaches, Kara Rowe, working on boxing, everybody just gives me positive vibes. And they look forward to me whooping ass because that's just what I do.
How's the cut going? Must be nice not to have to focus on those extra 10 pounds.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. It's not. I'm 11 pounds overweight right now, and I just started like intermittent fasting. Like this is gonna be the week where I kind of just like eat a couple, like 2 meals a day. I'll probably do it wrong, but I'm gonna tell you right now. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have so much fucking energy, and this dude's cutting down from like 200, 210 pounds to 165, whatever. I've heard he was that big, whether he is or not. Let's see if he makes weight. I'll take 20%, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of someone that's just already fatigued before he even steps in that cage.
Anytime you fight for a title on the regional scene, it always looks good on the resume. Is the plan after this Contender Series or UFC? I mean, you get this win here, 7-2. That's gonna be a nice record.
Yeah, I have options, unlimited options, right? There's a Zach Shaw versus Rice Brink fight that's going on. They're fighting for a strap. I could take that one. I could drop down to 55 with the right nutrition plan. I cut down to 55 again and take another belt for lights out. I could be champ. I guarantee Bellator is going to hear about it. I guarantee Sean Shelby and people are going to hear about it because I hang out with Cody Stammen. I train with the best, the people that have connections, and I'm climbing through the ranks real quick. I'm blowing people up. I have every fight's a finish. I don't wait around. I'm exciting. I look great. I talk all right. I'm getting better at everything. So the options are really limitless. I might go fight out of state. I got people that want me to travel and fight, get eyes, get exposure. I'll go wherever the money is, honestly. And I'm just waiting for that call. I'm going to keep taking people out until I get that chance, and then I'm never looking back.
We're looking forward to it, man. This is a stacked card. Lights Out Championship 2 coming up here February 16th. Kenneth, it's always good catching up with you, man. I appreciate the time as always. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
All right, you guys. You can follow me on Instagram at Cross the Boss MMA, Facebook, Kenneth Cross. And then let's go. Shout out to Kluserman Sports Tab, Sean McHugh and his whole family. Oh my God, we got some tree companies I forget the names of. Let's see here. We got, what's that? Oh, Praised by Casey. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of sponsors, honestly, but I can't think of all of them off the top of my head. I want to thank everybody for giving me support, everyone for believing in me. I'm just focused on training. I'm focused on getting this belt, bringing it back to MTT, hanging it up, and moving on to the next big fight. I'm only excited by championship fights. I'm only excited by numbers. And I'm going to keep improving each and every day, and I'm going to leave the crowd with a smile on their face. So come on out to Grand Rapids at the Deltaplex, February 16th. Watch me put Korey Kuppe to sleep. And, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time out. It's been too long. I miss your face, and I can't wait for our next interview.